Hi, Aunt Jane. Glad to see you on. I have baby Bruce here, technically just Bruce, and baby Booties. Say hi, guys. Say hi. He's only interested in chewing fingers at the moment. So today is our fourth Sunday of doing cocktail hour. For the East Coast, it's 6:30, so a little past your normal cocktail hour. But for the West Coast, it's 3:30, and baby Bruce is ready to go down. Look, he's like, put me down. Yes, I know. Say hi. So today, let me give my hands a quick wash. I know. Okay, guys, so today we are featuring lemons. We're going to be doing Grant's lemon drop martini, and he's running a smidge behind. You know how talent is. And then we're going Grant's hard lemonade. So I actually think we're going to do this. First, we'll do the martini, and then we will do the lemon drop. So I see that Aunt Jane is on. Who else do I have on? Anybody can call out. Let's see if I have any messages here from text messages coming in. All right. So everybody beforehand was talking about their trip to Italy and how amazing of a time they had. When I took a trip to Italy, I went to the island of Capri and saw where they make these. It's amazing. So today we're also going to be using limoncello. So the lemon drop martini is a little bit of a different martini. Typically, the apron is being pulled down. I look over and I see the apron slowly moving because Bruce is pulling it down onto the ground. So let's get started with Grant's version of the lemon drop martini. Today, for that recipe, we're going to need vodka. And we're using the Kirkland vodka. You can use whatever kind of vodka that you'd like. We're going to be using limoncello. So this is our spin on something a little bit different. We wanted something that was a little bit more unique than just a regular lemon drop martini. And then we'll be using fresh lemons. So I have pre-squeezed. Let me see if I can get this down so you can see some of the ingredients. Oh, no, that's just more of a boob shot. Okay. I really just said that on TV. Okay. Anyway, lemon here, fresh squeezed lemon. Oh, I see you. Oh, hi, Grandma Mimi. Grant is going to be, you'll see his beautiful face soon. And let's see, Louise, you're on too. Hi, hello. So fresh squeezed lemon juice. I did this earlier. And then simple syrup. I made this in advance. So we're going to get started. And I am going to show you my way of doing, we're going to start with doing the finish on the martini. So I'm going to take the knife. And as Wesley was instructing me, you go halfway, my brother, halfway in between the skin and the pith so that you can get just a nice portion of the rind. So you can see I'm kind of going around here. And this is going to be our twist at the end that we're going to garnish our martini with. So there we go. So you can see I've left a good bit of the pith on, but I have a nice little pith and rind. So we're going to go ahead and twist that, and then we'll give it a little squeeze. So let's prep our martini glass. So I have some in the freezer. I like it to be nice and frosted. So I've put it in the freezer. If you don't have time to prep this in the freezer, what you can do is fill this, let me show you. You can take a martini glass, put some ice in it, and some water. So this is another way to chill martini glasses. I would put more ice in this if you didn't have time to put it in the freezer and frost it, okay? So we have our garnish. We're kind of working backwards a little bit. And we want to do this because you want to have everything prepped so that when your martini is ready, you can just go ahead and serve it. So we're going to take a towel here, keep my fingers dry. We're gonna take our lemon and go around the edge like so. We're not squeezing any in, but we're giving it a nice coating around here. And then I have my plate here of sugar. And this is just regular sugar. So we're gonna dip the martini glass like this. And this martini glass has some color in it, so it's a little hard to see. But if you take a look, you can see that nice crust of sugar around the rim. Now, if you had, like previously, we've used flavored sugar. So we've used a mango sugar before. If you have flavored sugar that will complement the beverage, totally use that because that'll just give it a different element as you're drinking the beverage. Okay, so now our martini glass is ready to go. Let's start making our actual cocktail. So this particular recipe that we're doing, again, featuring lemons, we're also featuring the limoncello. So let me fix this here. There we go. Okay, so vodka. We're going to use, I like to use a measuring glass, a shot glass with little measurements on it. That way I can know exactly how much I'm pouring in. So take our 1.5 ounces of vodka. So here's our measurement. And these are big bottles, so I kind of have to hold the whole bottle on the side of my body. If you have a smaller bottle or you're good at holding it around the neck, let's see, let's try this one. If it's a real full bottle, I have to hold the whole thing, but there we go. So you can hold it around the neck. 1.5 ounces of vodka, okay? Now, if you've had limoncello before, limoncello historically is a bit sweet. So on this particular recipe, we're dialing back the simple syrup because we're using the sweetness of the limoncello. So we're kind of leaning on the limoncello a bit. So we're using 1/2 ounce of limoncello. So there is that. Limoncello there. And now we're going to go 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. So think of the limoncello and the simple syrup as the sweet additions to the martini. 1/2 ounce. There we go. And then for our citrus, our lemon juice. So we're doing 1 ounce of lemon juice. And I like to use the mason jars. I didn't used to use them, but I kind of like to use them because if you have quite a bit of produce, like we shop at Costco quite a bit, and you buy lots of lemons and lots of limes, well, sometimes those tend to turn really quickly. And what I mean turn, like they go bad really quickly. So if you juice them and you put them into a mason jar and then pop them into your fridge or put them into ice cube trays and pop them into your freezer, that's also a good way to kind of preserve them so you don't have a whole bunch of produce going bad all at once. Okay, so we have all of our ingredients in here. I'm gonna grab some ice and then we're gonna shake this. Okay, so I have the shaker about 3/4 filled with ice. In total, we have 3.5 ounces of liquid in here. So that'll be a good amount. Make sure that's on there. And I really like to shake this. So Grant sings happy birthday. I typically count to 30 in my head and make sure it gets really well shaken. And I like to hold on top so it doesn't go flying. Almost there. Can you feel that the ice and hear that the ice is breaking up inside your shaker? All right, that feels about right. I'm not sure if it was 30 seconds. Somebody can tell me if it was. There we go. Okay. And ooh, does that look pretty? Especially in the yellow martini glass. Okay, and there you have a beautiful I would call it more of an Italian lemon drop martini. Let's taste. Oops. Mmm. Mmm. Yum. Super good. Wow. That limoncello? That's really good. Okay. So that was Grant's lemon drop martini, again, featuring the limoncello. We're going to shift and we're going to do Grant's hard lemonade. So hang tight. We're going to give this a quick little rinse and a little rinse. Okay. Second beverage. Oh, the dogs are telling us that Grant has arrived. All right. Hello. Okay, so we have dry utensils. Before we move on, does anybody have questions about that? I know it's kind of hard to hear. Okay, thanks, guys. Does anybody have questions about that that beverage? I don't see any questions as of right now. Okay, and if you have any questions, pop them into the chat, and then we'll go ahead and answer questions at the end. So let's see if we're gonna get our ingredients for Grant's hard lemonade. So one thing that I don't have out here because I have it chilling in the fridge is the soda water. Now, it's important to use the soda water instead of something like tonic because the tonic is going to add in flavors, whereas the soda water is just sparkling water. So let me grab that. I know. Okay. Oh, and there's a couple different kinds that you can use. Hi, guys. Hi. So you can use San Pellegrino or Perrier or whatever kind of brand that you like. So these were we had this, we bought this one, the dogs are going crazy. I don't need this anymore. Get that out of the way. Okay, so I think for this one, we're going to have Grant hold puppies, and I'm going to make the beverage. Okay, so for Grant's hard lemonade, we're going to do.
Did you wish me?
The ingredients, I'm sure they did, are vodka, simple syrup, lemon juice, and the soda water. Okay, so for this one, we're using 2 ounces
hey, everybody.
of vodka. Let me get my measurements here. Here's 1. And here's 2. And then we're going to do 1.5 ounces of simple syrup. Here's 1.5. Now, here's the thing. If you like your hard lemonades a little more on the tart side, then use 1 ounce of simple syrup. But we like it a little on the sweeter side. So we're going to use 1.5. And then 2 ounces of lemon juice. Here's 1. And 2. Okay. That's it for our ingredients that we're going to shake. So we're going to add some ice, and we're going to give this a shake. Oops.
All right, let me watch this real quick.
And in the freezer, I had a Tom Collins glass frosting. Pop this over here. All right. So give this a shake. Again, another 30 seconds or until you can feel the ice kind of breaking up. It's a good arm workout in the afternoon. Burn a few calories before you enjoy your cocktails. All right.
The booties. Is this the The lemonade?
Yes.
Oh, this is so good.
So about half full of ice because you want to have a little bit of room for that soda water. And I learned when you have lids like this, when you tap it on the side, it opens it on the other side. All right. And just a little bit of room for the soda water.
Perfect.
There we go. And so that you don't get a big whiff of soda water, straw to give it a little bit of a swirl, a little bit of a stir. Do you want to taste?
Oh, of course I do. Is that rhetorical?
That is damn good.
Ooh, bang, bang.
Cheers.
Wow, cheers to that. I should just show up at the end every time.
This is not how talent is supposed to operate. You're supposed to be here early.
Oh, well, you know, traffic happens. It is what it is.
You should taste the martini too.
I'm so glad you guys could join us for this, though.
So we have East Coast with us.
Oh,
and
awesome.
West Coast with us.
Oh, hi, Aunt Jane.
Yeah. And I believe Aunt Jean is on as well.
Oh,
Jean and Jane,
hey,
twins.
Jane.
Yes.
Hey.
Tell me what you think.
Well, I'm going to have to make sure I do further testing on both of these. Hey, we wouldn't make them if they weren't good. You know what I'm saying? So we know these are good. I love this hard lemonade, though.
It's yummy,
The homemade
right?
hard lemonade. I really like it. And you can basically take this lemonade and you can modify it so many different ways. Like you can use lime juice instead of lemon juice. So you can really, you know, doll this up however you want. If you want to muddle up some strawberries in there and do a hard strawberry lemonade, you know, twist on that, or blackberry. That's one of the things that's really cool about making your own hard lemonade is you can pick and choose how you want it to be, you know, versus buying it in the bottle, you know, especially if you're in an area like, you know, that has kind of limited amount of stuff right now with the whole quarantine.
So these kind of cherries, if you wanted to do a little bit of a twist on it as well, in addition to the strawberries, you could do the bourbon bada bing cherries in there, or just save the juice. Like once you use all of the cherries that are in there and add a little bit of the juice in there.
Perfect.
All right, let's see. Does anybody have any questions that we didn't get answered?
Aunt Jane says hi back.
Yes. Oh, I see cocktails are being made. Photos are being shared.
Hey, there we go. Look at that.
Ooh, all right. Hey, Roger, thanks for joining us. Okay, guys, we will be here next Sunday. And next Sunday, I believe we're going to feature a very specific alcohol for next Sunday. We're going to build some cocktails around, well, let me just show them.
Okay.
I'm going to learn how to say this. It's an herbal liqueur. It's from the Czech Republic. Grant got this as a gift for his birthday.
Yeah. Thank you so much, David.
Yes. So we are going to figure out what cocktails can be made with this liqueur for next Sunday. Yeah, this will be fun.
Yeah, I gotta find out exactly how to say this, because I know I'm just gonna botch this thing. If I just go right off,
I think I'm gonna have
right
to
off the
ask
cuff, I'm just gonna botch this so bad.
We're gonna figure out how to say
So
the name properly.
here, you tell me.
Yeah, we'll get that name figured out.
We'll get it dialed in.
Yeah.
Wow, wonderful.
Excellent, guys.
So wonderful.
Well, thanks for joining us.
So glad you guys could join us. Sorry I was a little late to the party, but so happy that I just get to drink the drinks.
There you are.
Little switch of roles.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
Cheers.
Babe, you took the lead on that so